Hello everyone and welcome to Enriching Parks. Today I'm going to share with you a trip that I took to the University of California at Davis, UC Davis, Arboretum and Public Garden. Now this is a 100+ acre park with over 20 different gardens with plants from all over the world. I look forward to sharing with you what I loved about the UC Davis Arboretum and Public Gardens. Now let's go check it out. So the UC Davis Arboretum and Public Gardens is located 25 miles from Sacramento and about 75 miles from San Francisco. So for Google Maps, I like to enter in the UC Davis Arboretum Teaching Nursery and park in that vicinity. However, you could also park at the UC Davis Arboretum and Public Garden headquarters, another option that comes up, but that kind of puts you more in the middle of the Arboretum and it's less clear where to park. Okay, so here's what you got to know about parking. If you're coming on the weekend or a holiday, it's free. However, if you come during the week, you'll have to look out for some of these signs and download the AMP parking app. The map within the app actually does a great job of showing you the different parking lots and parking spaces that you can park in and allows you to pay. Now, it can range anywhere from 70 minutes for about $2.75 up to $16 for the full day. Now there's an excellent map that you can download onto your phone from the Arboretum website, and there's 3 particular loops that we're going to be exploring today. There's the Environmental Gateway Loop, the UC Davis Gateway Loop, and the Arboretum Gateway Loop. How we doing, everybody? I'm going to do the Environmental Gateway Loop, one of 3 45-minute loops they've got here at the Arboretum and Public Gardens. Just taking a little stop at a little sort of welcome garden area. It's a very charming little space with lots of benches and lots of different plants with signs. This is one of the things I really love about the UC Davis Arboretum and Public Garden is just all the educational signage and things that they've got here. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a gorgeous day in late October. And sun is shining, it's not too hot, and we're gonna just keep exploring. Hey, quick shout out to this cool mural near Garrod Road. Worth checking out if you're into plants and such, like I am. Okay, so quick little bathroom check. Just use the bathrooms there behind me in the environmental loop just off of Garrod Road there. And bathrooms were well stocked. It's a Sunday afternoon, so they've seen some probably weekend usage. They weren't too dirty or soiled or anything. They had plenty of soap and water and toilet paper and everything you need. So a good bathroom to depend on if you need to make a stop here in the park. If you're looking to take a joyous stroll among some beautiful trees, I highly recommend you check out the oak grove they've got here at the Arboretum, where you can see such beauties as the Coast Live Oak, the Holly Oak, the Turkish Oak, and many more. I mean, really, the oaks just go on and on. This is just a great place to come if you want to learn about trees. So, let's keep going. Hey, so I'm just sitting at a nice little bench here, just enjoying the view, and that's one of the great things about the Arboretum Public Garden here, because there are just so many spots where you can just sit and have some reasonable peace and quiet most of the time, escape a little bit and just relax with some beautiful nature around you, a lot of fun birds to watch. Every time I come here, there's always something new. It's nice to visit here at different times of the year because you just see how things change. You can tell how important this place is to the community here in UC Davis. Something that's just really great as you walk from area to area in this gardens, from spot to spot, just the sniffs. Oh, the sniffs just change, and you're constantly getting hit with something new, and it's generally always good unless you get some of the blowover from the horses that are nearby. But definitely a favorite part of coming and visiting here. Okay, and here we are. Here we are at the Puta Creek Lodge, which I believe is an event center, and it's also the turning around point for the Environmental Gateway Loop. You can see we have this bridge right here, and then there's the creek, and you cross the bridge and make your way back to the beginning of this loop. Alternatively, you can do what I'm going to do here, which is continue on this trail and enter the UC Davis Gateway Loop. So let's go see what we see. So we've arrived at the Acacia Grove, which is a type of tree, and we're gonna take a look at some of the fine specimens they have. Here we've got a hairy wattle, and next to it, a lightwood acacia. You might say, what's so special about acacia plants? Well, UC Davis Arboretum has got you covered. Got this helpful sign here, so you can read about the plants and then enjoy the plants. Now at this point in my adventure, I'm turning around on the UC Davis Gateway Loop and heading back toward where I parked my car at Garrod Road. And then I'm going to take the short drive up to the UC Davis Arboretum Gateway Garden. Another note about parking at this end of the Arboretum. Now you can try to park near the Davis Commons, however, they really don't want folks there who are just using the Arboretum. They only want customers, even though it is a pretty good parking lot. I recommend using the AMP parking app again, or parking somewhere in downtown Davis and walking in. Okay, so I'm here at the Arboretum Gateway Garden, which is the start of the Arboretum Gateway Loop. It's also right next to downtown Davis, so this is convenient. But I'll show you a little bit about what it looks like to do the Arboretum Gateway Loop, and yeah, enjoy. I'll note that it seems like being on the Arboretum Gateway Loop Trail. It's a newer portion of the Arboretum, so there are more bridges crossing the creek, and just seems like the signs are a little bit newer, the installations are a little bit newer. Both parts, or all parts of this Arboretum are gorgeous, but it's a little closer to the downtown, so it might be probably a little busier too than the part further by the teaching nursery where we were earlier. Good to note. So I really love redwood groves. This one is definitely part of one of my most favorite parts of this loop in the Arboretum, and it's just so peaceful. I love the smell. Although there are often groups of people here taking pictures, doing little photo shoots of various sorts, but this is a really nice part. There's a lot of picnic tables, so you can have a picnic. You can sit by the creek. It's just a really good spot in the Arboretum here. Gosh, there's so much to offer here at the UC Davis Arboretum. I just wanted to throw out a couple quick honorable mentions, including the East Asian Collection, where there are some beautiful lawns where you can sit and have a picnic, just enjoy the water. Also the Native American Contemplative Garden, where they've got these interesting stones with these inscriptions and some signs that explain how the Native Americans used some of the plants in this area. Also, the California Native Habitat Garden, which explains what having a very water efficient garden in California would look like. So I wanted to take a moment to talk about why I love the Arboretum so much. There are plenty of opportunities if you want to take a short walk, half an hour, 45 minutes, or up to 3 hours. The 3 loops they have offer very different scenery. I love the fact that you can learn a lot about the different types of plants and trees that they have here, and it's very safe. It's very close to downtown Davis, so if you get hungry, you can go get a bite to eat. And it just makes for a nice way to spend a few hours of your day and get out in nature without having to go too far to a remote place. Very accessible, very fun. So coming at you with another quick bathroom check here. The only other bathroom that seems to be accessible on the weekends is the one on the map that shows next to the Wyatt Pavilion. Now, I didn't see any bathroom attached to the Wyatt Pavilion, but behind the Wyatt Pavilion there's a little road, like a little cycle path, and then there's the Wyatt Theater. And on the side of the theater is a bathroom, which was quite decent. Flush toilets, nice running water sink with warm water, toilet paper, paper towels, soap, all the things you need. So a good spot to note if you come here on the weekends and you need that bathroom. Well, I think we've done a thorough job exploring this Arboretum. Let's head into downtown Davis for some refreshment. And here we are at Temple Coffee in Davis, a place I really enjoy where I'll typically get a pour-over coffee or espresso drink and just relax while I enjoy the sights and sounds of Davis, California. I want to thank you very much for checking out the Arboretum with me today, and until next time, get out and enjoy the parks.